Welcome back to the show as now we return to Perth, Australia to conclude our highlights from the Kite Oceanic Championship.
The penultimate day of racing at the Kite Oceanic Championships was special as riders had the unique opportunity to compete the long-distance race from Rottnest Island to Leighton Beach. The 88 riders were transferred to the island for the 19-kilometre drag race, where the atmosphere was highly charged. Rottnest Island is legendary in these parts, and with 20 pristine bays and 63 stunning beaches, is a favourite holiday destination. The island is steeped in history, and cultural tours bring Rottnest's colourful maritime, convict, colonial and World War II heritage to life. The island was given the name Rottnest, meaning rat nest, by Dutch explorers who mistook the now world-famous quokkas for giant rats.
It's a race, about a 19-kilometre race from Rottnest Island, which is just off the coast, and we race to Leighton Beach, which is this beautiful, pristine beach we're at right now. I first did the event in 2010. Prior to that, we tried to run a lighthouse to Leighton, but it was in reverse, so we started here and we tried to go to Rottnest.
The race got underway from Rottnest Island at 14:30 hours, with ideal sea breeze conditions of 15 knots, gusting up to 20. The rules were simple. The fastest rider to reach Leighton Beach would win. With no limitations on equipment, it was no holds barred. Anything and everything was allowed. Course racing, slalom and hydrofoil boards are just some of the equipment used by the riders in search of optimum speed. After some fierce battles and close racing, it was Germany's Marvin Baumeister who crossed the line first, breaking the record by just 40 seconds in a time of 23 minutes and 50 seconds. Coming in 500 metres behind in second place was teammate and reigning kite course racing world champion Florian Gruber. Marie Navarre from France was the first woman to finish. A swift prize giving on the beach, and it was then time to dig deep and find every ounce of inner and physical strength as riders swapped back to their kite race boards for 2 course races each. In the men, Italian Riccardo Ledseza took his first win of the series to push him up to 3rd overall, but reasserting his dominance to win the next race was Florian Gruber, who still heads up the leaderboard with an 8-point margin over Oliver Bridge of Great Britain in 2nd. The 2 leading women, Poland's Aga Grimska and France's Ariane Imbert, continue to slog it out for top position, taking a win apiece today. The ultimate day of racing at the Kite Oceanic Championship off Leighton Beach, Western Australia was a crucial one. With points close, the 4 short medal races would put intense pressure on riders and allow no room for the slightest mistake from those with podium ambitions. A 40-degree heat and light winds of between 6 and 8 knots created tough race conditions.
Last day, Platinum Fleet, we're going to have short course, so I'm wearing short pants for today.
Kiting is a very physically demanding sport, requiring both strength and technique. Gruber and Bridge have both shown great maturity this year, with Bridge winning the Europeans when he was only 15 years of age, and Gruber winning the Worlds at aged 19. This pair are already stars of the sport and also the future of the sport, with many years of success and championship titles ahead. Today was no exception, and it was a relatively easy task for each of them to hold on to their positions on the leaderboard. Gruber has raced a flawless performance all week, and the 4 medal races were no exception for him. Bridge did what was needed to hold on to his 2nd place overall and finish with an 18-point margin over the 3rd place Ledseza. For Ledseza, a podium finish was going to be tough, but he delivered the consistency needed to come through and claim 3rd on the podium. Since the start of the competition, there has been fierce competition between Poland's Aga Grimska and France's Ariane Imbert, with none of the other riders even close to challenging the superiority of these two on the leaderboard. The championship has been a battle between them as they shared the bullets, but Grimska was more consistent and established a better performance around the track to secure a valuable points advantage over Imbert. And yet again on the last day, Grimska proved too strong in the women's fleet, winning every race to take the Oceanic Championship title. Imbert safely secured second place and the Spanish Goma completed the podium in third. It was a great week of racing at the inaugural Kite Racing Oceanic Championships, which marked the last major course racing event of 2013 and showed off some awe-inspiring racing. Florian Gruber convincingly won the men's event, taking out all but one of the 3 races for a flawless performance. In the girls' fleet, a bit of an upset perhaps, as the highest-ranked rider, Nuria Goma from Spain, could not muscle in on Grimska and Imbert's domination of the leaderboard.
2013 I had a great year. I won the Worlds, and yeah, that's an awesome feeling. And now I won here the Oceanics. Perfect end of the season. Now I can relax a bit, and yeah, it was a great event. Nice people, good organization, and perfect weather. So yeah, so I want to end. This is the end of the season, and now we go for 2014.
The final celebration was the closing and award ceremony that officially ended the event. A wonderful party on Leighton Beach for all competitors, with the newly crowned Kite Racing Oceanic Champions receiving their awards. For sure, they will be back next year.
Well, don't go anywhere, as after the break we have top-class sailing action from France. And later in the show, it's more Olympic sailing from The Hague. See you in a couple of minutes.